Now, I'm thrilled to welcome to stage an incredible leader from our customer, KeyBank, to tell us a little more about their automation success. Mike Reynolds, thank you for joining us. Mike, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
So I know at KeyBank you've already had incredible success with automation, and now you're looking to the future and what generative AI will bring. But maybe to start, could you share a little bit about the success of your automation program and some of the impact it's been having?
Sure. From our humble beginnings in 2017, we've risen to 288 automations running full-time in production. That's the equivalent of right at 500 full-time workers coming in every day. We have some exciting areas. There's 6 main categories at Key, pillars, so to speak. And in loan services, we have 100 automations running. Our focus this year, as many banks can attest to, has been risk identification, creating controls across the bank that monitor our biggest metrics and our most risk. We've got 62 automations in that space right now.
Wow, that's some impressive stats. What about, you've seen today with generative AI some of the things that are coming, and especially that ability to build faster, build those automations faster with generative AI. What sort of impact do you see that having on your automation program?
Well, first, 55% faster, that's huge. So in our BPRI processes, we've committed to right around 100 automations annually. So I would love to go back to the board and say 155, easy, right, with these kind of tools. Now, I also think of other areas, in particular fraud. You had a great AML, fraud case up there. And those kind of activities, you get a phone call in the morning and say, hey, here's a new kind of fraud. Let's build an automation. Let's execute within 24 hours. I call that burst capacity. It's very demanding and high profile. So now all of a sudden, if I had 24 hours and I can generate faster, I'm thinking maybe minutes. I don't know if we'll ever get to seconds, but I do like the Star Trek example, right?
Yeah.
That would be sweet. So those kind of activities, I think, are the future. We see the generative AI as a huge play, and thank you for giving that to developers.
Yeah, of course. It's certainly exciting times for customers like yourself who already established so much success with your automation programs and can now just do so much more with generative AI. What about at the company level, at the board level? How is this impacting some of those goals?
Yeah. So when we think of profitability, the demand for deposits, the monitoring of risk, those are levers that we like to pull and really get us moving along fast. And when we think of automation anywhere, we think of the tools that are getting pulled together with the many systems that we have across the space. Those are accelerators. And to accelerate, time is money. Banks are very in tune to that.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Mike. We certainly look forward to our continued partnership with your team.
Appreciate it, and thank you so much. Have a great day.